This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Amber Betts.
Hey there, this is Amber Betts with the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver, and today I'm excited to be here with Matt of Core Progression Elite Personal Training. Hey Matt, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell us about the business and what you guys do.
Well, we're super excited. We're new to this exact area in the Sloan's Lake area, but this is our 9th location. We are, just like our name says, we are elite personal training. And so, one of the reasons we're excited to be in the Sloan's Lake area is we've had a need here. I've lived in this neighborhood for a while. There hasn't been anything, we've got a lot of group classes, a lot of yoga, a lot of cycling, and nothing that's specific and custom tailored to each client coming in. And so, that's the big reason why we're just really overjoyed to be here and to be able to help the neighborhood out with some, with some better, higher end results.
Amazing. So tell the listeners kind of your backstory, how you got into the business, that kind of stuff.
Sure. Well, I personally have been in the fitness industry for over 20 years. I've done everything from consultant work to running big box gyms and some multi-unit type things. And John Surf, our owner, has been, started out as a personal trainer, and in a short amount of time realized that the big box gym that he was training in was doing some things that weren't necessarily in the best interest of the trainers and the best interest of the clients specifically, and decided right then and there to kind of branch off on his own and start the first location here in the metro area back in 2008. And so, I've recently come aboard with John and his team, and his plan all along from day one is to really set himself and the company apart from the other options out there by, creating that programming for each individual client that gets them from, where they are on day one when they step through the door to exactly where they want to be. And, we do all the programming to take the guesswork out of it for them.
Got it. And that leads right into my next question, which is kind of, you touched on what sets you apart, or why do your clients or customers, why do they keep coming back? Besides that customization, anything else you want to mention about that?
Yeah, I think the big thing really is results. We get it in a lot of different ways, but, we program specific to everybody that comes in. And so our process is, day one, we figure out as the client, where are you in your fitness journey? Have you not started yet? Have you been working on it for a while? Maybe you're frustrated with your results. You're feeling like you've put in a lot of effort and a lot of time and just aren't getting the results that you're after. And so, we take special care in figuring out where each individual person is starting. And then as we start to program, we keep all that stuff in mind. And then we program in a way that gets results quickly, but sustained as well. A lot of times people come to us after, going to classes primarily, sometimes for years at a time, where they hit a plateau because they're kind of doing the same workouts week after week and class after class. Since we program for that individual, we do a really good job of helping you avoid the plateaus so that you can keep on getting results by changing your programming around, as often as needed. But typically every 4 to 6 weeks, we're changing the programming around.
Got it. Amazing. So tell the listeners, do you have any news, specials, updates you want to share?
I think I've mentioned it a couple times. We're brand new to the area. So I think the biggest news is we've got a Core Progression in Sloan's Lake now. But we've had some overwhelming support from the neighborhood, and all the residents have been coming in, and as we were doing construction, just checking in and seeing how things were going, and for updated opening dates and all the stuff that goes along with that. And so, we've been welcomed really well here. And, I think we've got some availability. We've been growing pretty quickly in the 2.5 months that we've been open. We have around 80 clients. And so, we figured we'll probably keep going until we have around 115, 120. And then we'll be pretty full from there. But and then taking on people that as space permits, really, and taking on people there. So I guess big announcements would be that things are going great, and we'd love to see you down here. We do have a running club that we're sponsoring here that we meet at the club on Wednesday evenings at 6:00. And so that is for both our clients and people that aren't members with us yet, or don't even plan to be. It's just for the neighborhood. And so if you're a runner or want to be a runner, or you want to walk with me at the back of the pack, we're here Wednesdays at 6 p.m. for that.
Awesome. So obviously you're new to the community, but anything you do to give back or have plans to, or just being involved, I think like that way you just said, the community run club is definitely community based.
Yeah, we're partnering with some of the apartment complexes and the larger residents in the area to do special events and outings and things like that, just to get the community, really to get people outside. Sure. And so, we're partnering with a couple of other businesses in the Edgewater area to get their clients and their customers outside running with us and doing their special events as well. So, I think just creating that community and having it be a place where, everybody is welcome at any fitness level, and we'll kind of take it from there. Once you show up, we'll help you out with that stuff.
Sounds good. So I'm sure you guys keep busy with getting this going, but what are we doing for fun? What do you do outside of work?
I do a lot of biking. So I leave my exercise job and I go exercise some more. But I don't know. I think like a typical Coloradan, I'm outside as much as possible. I do a lot of camping, biking, motorcycle, hang out with my kids, that kind of stuff.
Awesome. And we do hear that a lot on this podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell the listeners, remind us again, so you're near Sloan's Lake, what the address, location, the best ways to reach you, website, socials, all that good stuff.
Yep, perfect. Yeah, we are right off of Colfax on Julian. So the address is 1515 Julian Street, and that is Edgewater, Denver. So super easy to find. We're about a half a block off of Colfax. And as far as phone number, it's 720-730-8246. If you want to reach me by email, my email address is meixl@coreprogression.com. And then all of our Facebook, Instagram, all the social stuff is all just under Core Progression.
Fabulous. All right, Matt. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yep. Have a good rest of your day. And thanks to the listeners out there. Have a good one.
You too. Have a great one.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpwestdenver.com. That's gnpwestdenver.com or call 720-295-9588.